Good morning, guys. I just woke up. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm dead tired. I slept here for the last 5 hours here in the car, here in the parking lot, somewhere in these mountains here in Germany, on a border of a neighboring country. It was too late even to get a hotel. I think it was 1:30 when I arrived here. So that's where I stayed for the night. And let's cross the border and see this new country. And here we are. Welcome to Luxembourg. Welcome to Liller, a little tiny village here in the northernmost part of Luxembourg. It looks like a beautiful little village. I think this must be the town hall here behind me. Anyways, that's where I left my car for the day, and I want to show you a little bit of the countryside here in Luxembourg. Go around for a nice long walk today. There's some kind of monument, I don't know, has something to do with the US Army. Place Griffin, in honor to the 712th US Tank Battalion and the 90th US Infantry Division liberating units of Liller on January 26, 1945, and to the 28th and 8th US Infantry Divisions 1944. Well, I wouldn't even know that's where we are. That's a map of Luxembourg here, and we are here, this tiny village here in the north. So I guess it was occupied by the Nazi Germans in the war, which I didn't know. I thought Luxembourg would be kind of like neutral, but I guess Germans invaded whatever they could invade in the Second World War. So we are here on this corners of Belgium, here obviously Luxembourg, we are in Luxembourg right now, and Germany here. So let's explore the country. But first I gotta finish my coffee, prepare my stuff for the walk, and get going. It's a little bit cloudy up here. It was raining last night when I was driving from Germany to here. It took me 6 hours to drive here to the border, so it was a lot of rain last night, so it's still a little bit kind of foggy, cloudy, but should be a nice day today. Well, as you can see, there's some big farms here around me. I can hear the mooing of the cows all the time, so that's also Luxembourg, here the countryside of the tiny small country. But actually it's not as tiny as some other countries there are here in Europe, like Liechtenstein, Andorra, Monaco. Luxembourg still has some area, so it's not that small. A lot of forests, a lot of pastures, green fields, and but let's just see how it looks like. So far I'm amazed, as from what I can see. I just started my walk going out of the village here. Well, isn't this amazing? It's been literally 200 meters out of the village, and there's already some benches here if you want to take a rest just along the road leaving the village. That's really nice. Nice hedge, nice road, well kept, beautiful. Well, just a little bit further down the road is this little cave, grotto, with Maria, and it was erected by the people of Liller because Maria's protection of the village during the Second World War. That's how it says here. That's up the village up there, and this little beautiful grotto, really nice here. So people come, put some flowers, plant some flowers here, come for praying, say thanks. Very beautiful place. And we are going a little bit further down the road. It's so beautiful. Up here it's quite nice, and down there it's all foggy in the valley, and I guess that's where I'm heading down to the river. Well, down here on the road found this little, well, I think it's kind of smelly. It's like a little, smells like a skunk almost, but I don't know. It looks like a small otter or something. Just got hit by a car. Very tiny, like my finger. So tiny. I made my way down to the valley, came from up there, and you see, if you're entering from here, it says Luxembourg. It's a beautiful river here, and a creek, which is a 3-point here of 3 countries joining here. We're just gonna cross the bridge here, entering Belgium, and the river there is the border between Germany and Luxembourg. So let's enter quickly all 3 countries. Again, that's how quick it goes. Now in Belgium. It's quite early in the morning, and I did not expect a car from Great Britain here. Well, from Luxembourg. Obviously somebody would come here. It's beautiful nature. Go for a walk, go for jogging, like this guy before. Very beautiful valley here. It's a nature park actually. And over there, this little bridge, gonna cross like the guy running there, crossing within 1 minute from Luxembourg to Belgium to Germany. It says here, don't be a pig, take your shit with you. Wallonie is a province of Belgium. So a lot of clear cutting the forests here in Belgium. This one says zum Dreiländereck, which means Dreiländer, 3 countries, where 3 countries meet. Up this bridge. Wow, it's very wet and slippery actually today from all the rain. So this little creek here, coming into the river. This little creek coming here into, I think it's called Ribach, the little creek, and this is the Ore. And in the middle, in the center of this river is the border between Germany, Luxembourg, and Belgium. You can see the 3 border stones: Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany. What a beautiful nature this morning with all these clouds and everything. So nice. Not a lot of people. It's quiet. It's not too hot. It's beautiful. Welcome to Germany. As you can see, sevenig.orde for the German website. There is actually something funny and interesting. I'm not quite sure, I have to look it up more, but here on the path, I'm just in Germany now, it says Grenzpunkt, which means border point. And in my application here, if you look up a little bit closer, this is kind of the border It's on both sides of the river, which makes the river actually not belonging to any one of Luxembourg or Germany, because the border is following basically the shore and not the central point of the river. So I don't know who the river belongs to. The river Ore. I gotta look it up and let you know. So at this three-country junction here, there's a monument. It says Pour l'Europe, für Europa, for Europe. I'm not quite sure yet what it's about, but let's check out. Well, obviously it would be something about the European Union. Oh, you can see when these countries joined in 1952, Belgium, Germany, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and then extending later on Denmark, Great Britain, Ireland, Greece, Spain, Portugal. Later on, I think it was 1995, Austria, Finland, and Sweden. And the biggest, like the most countries joined in 2004. It was basically the whole Eastern Bloc, kind of like Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Poland, Czech, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, and Cyprus and Malta. At that time, later on Romania, Bulgaria, and Croatia, which I'm happy about because I have a Croatian passport, and now I can basically live and work any of these countries here in Europe where I want, other than Great Britain, because they chose to leave the European Union. But part of the Schengen area is also Iceland here, Norway, and Switzerland, which I think I could go there too. So makes it much easier when you live in Europe nowadays. And this was kind of here one place where they did this long time ago, where they tried to bring countries closer together, especially this point here between these three countries, which obviously Germany back then during the Second World War was obviously invaded all these countries here, and still only 20 years after, in 1977, they built this place here and built this bridge which I crossed now, so even Germans from the other side there have access to come and go hiking, visit this monument for a united Europe. So that's actually really good that Europe is how it is today, which I mentioned even before in the video from Slovakia. Like, still there's some problems obviously in Ukraine with Russia, and I hope this is gonna end at some point, and that Europe is just gonna be more of freedom and moving between countries easier and not making it more difficult. So each country who signed this agreement, I don't know, to work closer together back in 1952, I think. This one stands for Germany. Konrad Adenauer, the German chancellor back then, very famous here in Germany. That's the one after the Second World War, basically after Hitler, and one of the good presidents, let's say. Paul Henry Spaak for Belgium. And again, we're back to the small creek in midst of this little park here, leaving Belgium, coming back to Luxembourg. So let's see who we have here that are the countries signing. Joseph Bech from Luxembourg, and then who was the president of France back then, Robert Schuman, France. Well guys, it was a good move to work that close. Look at this nature here. This little valley, marking the point with this little creek. On the right side is Luxembourg, and across here is Belgium. I didn't want to go back the road where I came from because I gotta go back up to the town because I want to explore Luxembourg and not further into Germany and Belgium, but the road leads me again into, it's forestry road. It leads me back to Belgium as I'm crossing the creek here. So this is how easy it is to walk between countries in Europe. As I'm walking here in a dark forest, it's an interesting place here. Basically, this is how it used to be a long time ago. There is a bridge here between, we're in Belgium to Luxembourg. There is a bridge here built a long time ago because there's tree growing up on the bridge already. But there's a fence, barbed wire, and a gate, which probably, I don't know, only some people would have the access because you were not supposed to cross into countries that easily. Or a long time ago it used to be, I don't know, this part used to be Belgium, and then I don't know how it went in the war or something. Then they changed the border, and then something, they had to close this off so people would not cross between countries like I'm entering now. Nobody gives a shit because this place is free anyways. But I don't know, this is all fenced in. There's some building there. I have no clue what it actually is. Let's go and check it out. Let's go check it out. What's this hidden place in the middle of the forest between Luxembourg and Belgium? All fenced off actually. Would it be like a military outpost? Like a smuggling route a long time ago for people bringing in some stuff here between countries from Germany to Belgium to Luxembourg. They were not supposed to, so there was somebody watching this area from this place here. Kind of interesting. What is it? It's completely fenced off. Well, that's crazy. Okay, it's like even some foundation here they built for this little house. The wood is all rotten. It's quite dark here. I don't know if I can see anything. Let's go inside. Let's turn on some light here and check out this place. Okay. Well, this was actually like a small functioning home. There's a mattress, a bed, pillow inside there. Oh my god, guys, I better watch out where I'm stepping. Look at this hole in the ground. It's actually a toilet. Somebody was living here. There's a couch. Still a plate here. Fuck. Just worried that I break through here somewhere and get on some sharp metal. I have no clue what this was, but it was a home for somebody. This is the weirdest place I think I kind of discovered. It doesn't look like a military place. They must have had electricity here too. There's a hot water boiler, there's a lamp, some kind of heating, electric heating. What a weird place. Guys, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Just in the forest. Literally in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know about my theory. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was not like an old border bridge and there was no change to the border. It was just somebody living here. But I don't know what it is. Like if it was a hunting hut, hunting huts look different. They would make it like out of some rock, something better. It's like a camper just put in here with a crane, big ass camper, and then somebody lived here and it's fenced off. I have no idea who it was. Like as if you enter into the jungle somewhere and there's like somebody hiding, like a narco boss living here, and he gets what he needs from his guys delivered here every day and just lives here hidden from everyone, and nobody knows that he's here, or people know and they just let them be. That's just insane here. I didn't expect to find something like this in Luxembourg. This is how the border also can look like. Walking on the Belgian side, and down here in the valley is the creek, and they just cut all the forest here, just a big corridor following the border here. And it's raining a little bit, which I did not expect. I didn't even bring a jacket or anything, just a t-shirt. It's supposed to be 24 degrees today, but you never know in the mountains and the hills. But it's okay, at least I'm not too hot. That's it with the border walk here between Belgium and Luxembourg. Let's cross the bridge there, go back to Luxembourg, walk up the hill, back to the village, and then continue my way south through Luxembourg for roughly 25 kilometers and discover the countryside of Luxembourg. This was more like the mountainous, hilly part with a lot of forests, and getting to the point with the 3 countries. Now we're gonna be, I guess, walking more up in some opener fields. So I'm walking up the hill here. Still have to continue up here this path, but I discovered something here. So I guess that's it for today. Awesome. That's Luxembourg for you guys. Walking through the middle of the forest. There's nobody here. I don't think there's many tourists coming here. Maybe some locals around here who know the area, like some good hiking places, but not a lot of foreign people, I think, except like countries bordering here. Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, France, maybe, but definitely no Bosnians around here. See you later, guys. This is when you have to walk through a cow's crossing and watch your step so you don't step into cow poop. They are walking every day in and out from here, crossing, because I just could see them cross here before when I was down further in the valley. finally back in the village. I read up a little bit about the river Ore or Ur, not quite sure how it's pronounced, and it's actually from the Belgian-German border. When it's starting going between Luxembourg and Germany, it's a condominium basically. So the river is its own territory, administered by both together, Germany and Luxembourg. That's how it goes. Interesting way of splitting the border.